Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
We talk deciduous, it's trees that lose their leaves in the wintertime. But in the desert, not all of them are 100% leaf drop. I mean, there's times, you had mentioned mulberry is one of your favorite shade trees. This is the first year I can remember ever having to rake mulberry leaves.
Wow.
Because we just, they don't slough off fast enough that the wind usually gets them, or when I mow the lawn, it picks them up. Because if it's not on the lawn, I just let it, mulch back into the basin. But we had a hard enough freeze that there's like 4 or 5 times I had to go out there and actually rake it because I was worried that the sprinklers weren't watering enough of the lawn, and it was all just collecting on top of these mulberry leaves. But
those big leaves, they'll capture a lot of that water from your sprinklers for sure. So on those, I mean, it's absolutely true. And a lot of times we'll have to knock some of the leaves off just to kind of enhance its ability to, or we even put ice around the base. So if you have holiday parties and stuff, we would actually take our ice and intentionally put it around the bases of our trees to enhance a little bit of that chill hour at the root base, try to help it spark the leaf drop a little faster for us. So those are some of the tricks. And if you're going to do that, now is probably a good time to do some of that. Most of those leaves will drop when you got a chilly rain like we had this last week, followed by some good chill time, and then you'll get a lot more of that leaf drop. Now, it's not a requirement for some of the lower chills to even drop their leaves in order to still produce. Like we have a lot of the desert-adapted apple trees, the Anna apple, the Dorset golden, the Einsheimer. Those ones don't really need to lose their leaves to still produce, but they do produce more, we found, when they get enough of that chill and they do lose their leaves. And so that's kind of an important piece. I mean, you're dealing with nature. It's got fluctuations and it's got seasonality. And one year to the next, usually what we'll have is we'll experience a bumper crop one year. The next year, it's going to be a little lower. And then the following year, another bumper crop. So it's usually in every other year. We find that a lot also with a variety of citruses here in the valley that'll have on and off years. But we hope that you'll always get at least a little bit of production.